Hello and welcome to Minor League TV, your reality TV playback podcast. I'm Rachel.
I'm Maddie.
And we're
the Reality Boys.
And we've got our producer / coach, Chelsea, in the room with us tonight. Chelsea.
What's up?
What's up, Chelsea?
This season, we're breaking down Love Island UK Season 5. And today,
we are going to be talking about Molly May, Tommy Fury, and winning monogamy on Love Island. Goddamn.
It's going to get real complex.
It's going to get real complex and real tender.
I'm going to confuse myself.
As you did last ep.
Yeah.
And that's fine.
And we cut it all out.
Yeah, don't
guess
worry
what?
about it.
Guess who's behind the editing booth?
Me.
You'll never see it. Yeah.
How have you been?
Good.
What's been happening?
Started a new job.
Woo!
Yeah.
Nice.
You get a new job and it's very exciting to get the new job. And then you start the new job and it's like,
yeah. You have like 3 days where you're on mental vacation where you're like, I don't need to know anything anymore. Like I can leave old job behind and new job is yet to be known. So it's like really relaxing, like limbo where you're like, who knows what will come? And then it does come and you're like, get me out of here.
Yeah.
I don't want it anymore.
No, that was the first week when I was like fully just in training, like shadowing people. I was like not stressed at all because they're not expecting anything of me. This week it is a whole new ball game. I'm like, oh my God, they've been so supportive. I have to do a good job.
You're in the workroom now.
Yeah.
This is your maxi challenge. Ooh.
Maxi challenge?
Yeah.
What's that?
Drag Race.
Oh, fuck.
They do a mini challenge and then they do a maxi challenge. Yeah.
We should do a Drag Race episode.
I would love to.
Yeah.
We must.
Next reality replay.
Yeah. Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Excellent. I can't wait.
What's going on with you?
I have the same job.
Oh. As me?
Yeah. I actually, and I won't clip this out, but I will tell you and our listeners that there's been some drama in my day job.
In what sense?
That one of my colleagues was embroiled in a YouTube beef with one of their creators. Yeah.
Whoa.
If you guys want to look me up on LinkedIn and find out, I guess that's on you. I don't think that I can legally talk about this, right?
That's for you to tell us.
Well, it was all over youtube.com. So if anyone wants
like
to go find out.
They were posting videos about it?
Yeah, something happened where like a creator tried to leave like it's called a network. So you like join a network of creators and this creator tried to leave and like I didn't watch all the videos because they were an hour and a half and there were like 2 to 3 of them. Yeah. And I just don't have that kind of time to commit to drama that I'm like, I'm not really invested in, and I'm sorry for this person, but anyway, multiple videos went live about my colleague being like, they're stealing my money and like calling out my company by name, which was also funny because we just got acquired. So I was like, that company doesn't even exist anymore. And then the colleague turns out also has a pretty big, substantial YouTube channel himself. So was then making response videos. And that was pretty thrilling. I've not been at a company that's been kind of on the map like that.
He just individually had his own like
like prior to starting at this company, he's cultivated a pretty large following.
Funny.
Yeah. So I guess there was just a lot of back and forth about like the creator wanted to leave the network. Some things went awry. Some things were said to the creator that are just like inappropriate to say to your colleague or to your client rather. And then they fired him.
Oh.
Yeah. I was really wondering if they were gonna.
Do you think it was justified?
Probably, yeah.
If not before then, maybe definitely when you're engaging in a YouTube back and forth.
Well, certainly.
Yeah.
And I can only imagine how I would feel if I woke up one day and there was a YouTube title that was like Rachel Friedland causing problems with my finances. I would be like, okay.
Wait, name in the title?
Name in the title. Photo in the thumbnail. Yeah.
Oh my God.
No, it was big beef. And then I follow a couple of drama subreddits.
You do?
You better believe it was all plastered in there too. Yeah.
Drama subreddits.
Drama subreddits, yeah.
Just drama in general?
It's for different creators. And I don't know why, because I don't even follow these people. I just like the goss. I just want to know the drama. Like there's a couple snark subreddits too that I follow. And they're not even creators that I am like, and I'm following this because I hate this person. I can't stand them. I don't like what they stand for, whatever. I'm just there for the dunk. Like, I'm the worst person on the internet, you know, because I'm just there to be like, get her, you know. Even, someone was talking about.
You're commenting, get her.
Get her. Someone was talking about something, I don't know, some like online beef that happened today. And I was like, I'm just so past that already. And I was like, I wonder what it's like to still be caring about this thing.
Well, I think that's better than like needing drama so you create it in your own life.
Totally.
That's actually, I would argue, it's healthy.
Tana Mojo.
Yeah.
Did you ever listen to her? Yeah. Ooh, the eye roll.
No, I actually still keep up with her, and I think she's come a long way.
No, she really has.
Yeah.
What's funny is I have another colleague who really loves her, and I was like, oh, I'm so surprised because he just didn't seem like he would. And I only know her through the stories I've heard about her, right? So
yeah, I don't know if it's shameful to like her, but I have been following her like since the early days,
yeah,
babes, and her early story times, and you know, kind of went on this trajectory of like, oh, this girl's insane. I'm gonna watch these, and then she had like TanaCon, and things went really downhill, and I was like, low key keeping up with her, and then she's really like, she married Jake Paul, and I was like fully back in. And then now she's just like posts like her life in Hawaii, and I'm like, wow, girl.
Yeah, you did it.
Yeah,
Wait,
good for
she's
you.
Still with Jake Paul?
No.
Oh, thank God.
She's
She
with this
with
guy
a new
Makoa,
man?
who's
Yeah.
gorgeous and so sweet.
Oh, good. I'm glad that
They're
he
so
treats her
cute
well.
together. Yeah.
I just like that she always talks about how her veneers fall out all the time. I'm like, that's so real. I just love that she's honest like that.
Yeah.
Like everyone has bad things to say about their veneers.
I know.
Alex Earl's always doing videos like, my biggest regret is getting veneers.
Well,
I wish I hadn't gotten
the tech
them.
is just not there yet.
I just can't believe how many people are still getting them.
After so many stories of how bad they are. Yeah.
And seeing them on
So many types of faces.
Love Island.
Yeah. So many. There's a Love Island UK guy who, the brothers.
Oh my God.
Whoa. There was one
they,
guy.
like, sorry. Are they like Carl veneers?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And they get them in Turkey,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
Have you seen that there's one girl on TikTok that got veneers, but she didn't want the teeth to be different lengths. So it's all just like one length across. It looks very crazy.
No.
And she's like British, and she's like, I like it this way. You guys can hate on my teeth all you
So
want.
she's like,
I feel like that's how
Yeah.
a lot of the Love Island UK teeth kind of look.
It's like
is like
straight.
straight line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so they want to look like Mr. Beast's mouth is what I'm at. It's just like, I'm like, you want your yassified teeth.
They want to be yassified.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, they want to be yassified. It's new Instagram face. It's TikTok face instead, where everyone has the same teeth,
Yeah.
all straight, all square.
Dude,
Bring back real teeth.
yeah. Honestly, never even like really considered. The only thing I would think about is like, I want my teeth to be white.
Yes.
Sure.
But other than that, I have fucked up teeth.
Really?
No one notices.
Share.
I chipped the front two teeth of my teeth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you did.
Because I was drinking a beer bottle, and my friend's husband was really drunk, and he came up and like, he went to like king me, but did it backwards. So he hit the bottom of the beer bottle, and it hit my teeth. And it chipped both my teeth. And so they're like, yeah, just fully chipped in the middle. Can you see that they're like not straight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a tiny chip in my tooth from a dog headbutting me in high school.
What?
This big, I was at a party I did not want to be at with this loser girl that this guy I was friends with was dating, hated her.
Name her.
Asia, hated her.
Fuck you, Asia.
And
She hates Asians.
she was not Asian, just her name is Asia.
I'm starting a Chelsea Quinn
No.
drama subreddit.
I will lose my job. Dog headbutted me and chipped my tooth, and I always ask the dentist to fix it, but they say it's too small of a chip that the fix would just like fall off.
When I was at the dentist recently, she was like, oh, I think I have like a fracture in one. And she was like, have you suffered a trauma? And I was like, I knock my teeth on my water bottle all the time. And she kind of laughed and she was like, no, it wouldn't be that. And I was like, all right, lady, well, I haven't fallen on my face. So like, no, I don't know what it could have been.
I feel like if you hit them with your water bottle enough, it could be that.
Every morning I wake up and I go, ding, 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 ding. Try to get it in there.
Like the scene from Castaway. You know what I'm talking about?
Do it. No, sorry. I've seen it, but I don't know what you're referencing.
He has a cavity or like something wrong with his tooth. So he has to take an ice skate and he takes like a rock, I think, and takes the pick of the ice skate and like hits the ice skate. So it knocks out his tooth.
Yeah, that's me every morning.
I don't like this.
Sorry.
Oh, loves Castaway and Survivor. A lot is making sense.
Yeah.
A lot is making sense.
Wait, have you seen the movie Send Help?
I haven't.
You have to.
Yeah.
It's very good.
Okay.
Are you scared?
Yeah, I'm scared.
No, you can handle it. It's
Okay.
a little scary, but more, it's like a little gory. Does that bother you?
No, I think I can handle that.
I think you can handle it.
Okay.
It's really good and so Survivor focused.
Isn't she's like
And it's like Castaway, Survivor, Had a Baby, and
She's
it's
in.
for you.
She's
It's
in. She's
so
locked in.
good.
Okay, I'll do it.
Yeah, it's streaming.
I like that you asked, "Are you scared?" And then Chelsea went, "No." You said, "Are you scared?" Maddie was like, "Yeah," and you went, "No."
No, it's not gonna be too scary.
No, I know, but it was just really a
No.
great interaction.
Yeah, just
No, you're not.
I'm here to tell you.
Yeah.
I need to hear that sometimes. I'll go back and forth. I
same.
can't watch this movie. I need someone to just be like, sit down.
I've been doing this about Obsession.
Oh, I saw it.
Yeah, and
It is scary.
yeah,
But I don't mind being, you're going to hate it. Do not watch it. Rachel does not like to be scared in the moment.
No.
I don't mind being scared in the moment. I don't want to be scared after. So it didn't stay with me. Like, cause anxiety, OCD girly, there have been many years in my life where every shower I'm opening because I think somebody's broken into my house. So if it's not going to stick with me like that,
Yeah.
then I'm fine.
But do you think I could do it at home? Could I watch it at home?
No, because you don't like jump scares
But I think I could do it at home.
with the volume so low.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
Uh,
I want to try because I want to be part of the cultural
But you
conversation.
hate. Do you want me just to tell you when the jump scares are coming?
Yeah, that'd be
I
great.
could watch it with you and be like, get ready. And then you would like it.
Listeners at home, Chelsea did that for me when Sinners came out. She was like, just know when this part happens, there's a jump scare. And it really helped me in the theater brace myself.
I could do that for you.
I still jumped. but it was
I
really
scream
good.
jumped in Obsession.
Oh,
Really?
I went and grabbed the person next to me.
Oh my God.
Did you know them?
Yes. Thank God.
That would be
Yes,
so
but
good.
we grabbed each other. She was equally as
Terrified.
God.
Wow.
anyway.
Oh, one thing that I probably should have talked about instead of the gossip at my day job. I'm getting into sports betting.
Oh.
Yeah, this is a really big development in my life. And I have a bookie, so I'm not going to get in too much trouble with my own finances.
Is it
Yeah.
name redacted?
Yeah. Yes, it is. And I'm making bets upwards of $20. So I'm really, yeah.
Rachel, you're
Yeah.
going down a slippery slope.
I know, no, and I did lose that 20.
You lost it.
I did.
And you're going to get it back.
And I will. And I lost it, no thanks to South Korea.
I know. They played real bad.
They played real bad. And I was and then I was locked in with a coworker talking about all the kinds of bets I could make. It's been a real time.
Are you learning about parlays?
Yeah. And props.
Yeah. What's a prop?
A prop, don't make me explain
Okay.
it. It's something about like you can place bets, I think, on like how many times, for example, in soccer, in football, you can place a bet on like how many times a player would like kick the ball across the field or like passes, number of passes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if anyone listening can tell me that this is wrong, I'll accept. I'll accept.
Yeah, we're not a sports pod.
No, we're not a
despite our
sports podcast.
name.
Well, last night I was like, oh, so who else gets drafted like on the NBA? And they were like, what do you mean? I was like the old players. And they were like, do you know what a draft is? And I was like, yeah, Vietnam. Like, what are we talking about? And they were like, yeah, so the players already on the team don't get drafted again. And I was like, you don't need to talk to me like that. You know, I'm an athlete still in some regard. But I love learning about sports betting.
You're like, don't need to know how to play the sport or
Right.
what happens, but
Just need to bet on it.
yeah.
I've been looking at spreads.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I'm
So are
looking
you-
at spread.
Are
Yeah.
you trying to go for like wins that are given or like high risk, high reward?
Wins that are given because here's the thing. I like to party, but I like to play it safe.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? I'm never doing too much. But when I was talking to my bookie about a certain, I wanted France to win, and he was like, "You'll only win $1 off this bet," and I was like, "Okay, you're right, bad bet." And he was like, "Or you could bet that they'll win in X amount of goals. And I was like, let's bet that. And then they did win. And then that happened. And I was like, who's a professional? And then I tried to go for gold and it really backfired. But that's okay. I made another really good bet early on that Morocco was going to win a game and they did. So I'm still in. I'm still in. I'm going to figure it out. Yeah. And
those wins seem fun.
Thank you. Someone in my office was like, 3 goals for France. I don't know. That seems kind of high. And I was like, all right, well, I'm doing it. And then they won 3 goals, baby. And the next day I got to go in and be like, hey, France, 3 goals, huh? And he was like, yeah, I guess I have to follow you in sports betting now.
You took your money and you went.
Yeah. I took all $10 and I went, how do you like that?
If you're stressed that we're still talking about soccer, hold on. We will get to reality.
Yeah,
TV
sorry.
soon, I promise.
Yeah, no, we can cut that out.
No, I think I bet there is some crossover. Sports is reality TV. And we will do an episode about
that's
that.
what I was, okay, so I was saying this, we'll get into the episode, but I was saying this at the mic the other week where, at a mic the other week where someone was like, why are we like shipping Keke Palmer and Sean, the guy from Hot Ones? Like, and I was like, yeah, we bet on people to get together. Like, people are betting on Love Island on Kalshi right now. Yeah. That's a thing.
Why would you not want Keke Palmer and Sean?
I don't ship them.
Really?
Yeah.
They have such chemistry.
We're fighting.
I just think like she's a beautiful, perfect angel. And just because she has a little bit of chemistry with this guy, he's kind of a wet blanket and he just like reflects whatever anyone else is doing to him. I think that's why he's a good person for Hot Ones. Mm-hmm. He doesn't distract. He like blends into everything.
But I don't want her to have someone
she has good chemistry with everyone.
I want her to be with a wet blanket because I want somebody who is not going to take the shine from her at all. I want her with someone who's going to like turn all his lights on her and be like, because I think she's had men who have tried to be the center of attention and take her shine. And I want her to have a man who's like, you are the star.
Yeah.
I am so fucking lucky that you even look at me. And I think he feels that way.
Right. But you don't want someone who's just going to be like obsessed with you and boring.
Oh, but I think she likes his vibes. Huh. All right.
Okay.
Sorry.
Interesting.
No, leave it in.
I didn't know we were going here.
Okay. Do you have anything else you want to say?
Well, now I feel like we're starting the episode on a tense note. But
no, not at all. Not at all. We'll cut it. We are at 17 minutes.
Okay,
we'll cut it. Okay. With all of that said, let's call up Molly May and Tommy Fury from the bullpen.
All right.
Right.
We're doing the big one.
We're letting them do their big one. They really are, to me, the big one from this season.
Yes. Wait. The big one is a Love Island term. Or
is it?
Now he's doing his...
It's an earthquake term.
It's like, I don't know.
No, because in the speech when Leah is like yelling about Rob Roush, she goes like, and now he's up there doing his big one or something like that. So I meant to ask you guys if that's a thing.
Not on the UK.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think it's just slang.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Just like a big speech.
Like just doing whatever. I'm going to do my big one.
Yeah.
Like if you're going to have a wild ass night, you could say like, oh, I'm doing my big one tonight.
Oh, cut this out.
Wait, I love that we've said it 5 times. Sorry.
I'm writing it all down.
Thank
just
you.
In case.
And honestly, we might need it. No,
no. Okay.
Molly May and Tommy Fury have like, this is what, they're another couple that makes part of the season so good. They've had such an interesting and like not tumultuous, but textured relationship in the villa. Because Molly May came in as a bombshell, as did Tommy. But when Molly May met Tommy Fury, their first date, like their meeting on Impact, was in a jacuzzi.
And I feel like it was electric.
Yeah.
They immediately were like flirting. And in my head, having not seen many bombshells come in, I was like, oh, is this like what they're always like? Do they always connect this way? No.
Yeah, really special, really hit it off immediately. And looking back on it, I was like, wow, I can't imagine meeting the person I would end up with being like, hello, I'm already in bathing suit. How are you?
Totally. Yeah.
Come have some champagne with me.
I'm already in a hot tub.
Yeah.
I was like, everyone on Love Island's meeting their person in a bathing suit, technically.
So true. Well, sometimes they go on dates outside the villa and they're in a dress.
The worst part would be in his position having to get into the jacuzzi while she's sitting there watching.
Oh my God, Maddie.
Yeah.
That is a nightmare. Right. Actually, I don't even like going on dates first if I'm going to have to. I don't want to get there second if I have to get on a bar stool because I'm so short and I don't want anyone to watch me. The thought of someone having to watch me kick my leg into a hot tub.
No, it's
I would turn around.
awful.
And leave.
Yeah.
I'd turn around and leave.
Or I'd be like, sorry, I'm not getting wet today.
I've always been like, what if I slip? Like, what if they watch me like lose a leg from underneath me and then
you're underwater and you have to come up wet with your hair in the hot tub.
and then you go like, pranked ya.
Did my
big one. I would just be like, how do I play this off? How do I look really cool? I'm a clown.
You come up, you slushed them.
She's like, my hair. And I'm like, see, now we're both wet. It's hilarious.
So anyway, they both handled that
Right.
with real grace.
And that's what makes them a really good couple.
Yeah.
No, but I was so surprised watching it back. Like, how quickly they got along. And then, like, I guess soon after that, how much they were like, okay, we're really vibing with each other.
And I think they got along in a way where I think so many of the first dates later watching, I was like, oh, this seems so stiff.
Yes.
And like,
it is the thing where the same thing when you go on a date with someone and within the first 3 seconds of meeting them, you're like, yes or no. It's exactly that.
yeah.
And
they were like, yes.
Totally. And we can all read it. And I think that's what makes other situations hard, like a Tom and Maura or a Anton and anyone. Like, you just know it's not, there's just zero interest.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that was like that. And that's their beginning.
And it's interesting also like watching kind of not really having the context of who Molly May was to the viewers at the time.
Right.
I don't know. Was Tommy Fury known in any way?
I am sure he was wherever.
Because of his brother?
Yeah, wherever he was.
Yeah.
And I mean, I would even say as us viewers not knowing either of them, right? Like, I didn't know that Molly May was already an influencer.
Yeah. I wonder, but like, so the feedback I've gotten is that people on Reddit are saying Molly May was hated by the viewers. So I wonder if people had a different read of them at the time and like picked up that chemistry as like her playing the game.
100%.
Which sucks because I think just like in a vacuum, it's like, oh no, they're just getting along.
Right.
Which I think now we see it's true because they're still together.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
Sorry.
But I thought they kind of run the gamut of like a perfect Love Island season.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's part of what when we were thinking about this episode and like the idea of winning monogamy is that they really did it. Like, I think on Love Island, you kind of have there are several tracks, right? Where it's like you couple up, you explore other connections, aka kiss other people, and then you reunite. And like, that's like one arc that people really enjoy like seeing. But then you have Tommy and Molly who are like, they're together through and through, but there's enough of like, ooh, what's going to happen here?
Yeah.
That it still makes it interesting enough to be like, all right, I'm locked in.
They keep it sexy.
Yeah,
they're not just like, oh, we're going to couple up.
Right.
They're both like, well, it's early days. Let's explore options.
Mm-hmm.
I got a little Australian with that, I think. But I like that, you know, I feel like Molly was playing a game with him and then all of a sudden it turned on her.
It really did.
Yeah.
And it was interesting to watch her be like, whoa. I actually like this guy. I didn't realize I wasn't moving fast enough. And it's always an interesting part of Love Island when people are like, well, I kind of want to see. And you're like, no, I really have to be like, if I have an impulse, I'm acting on it really quickly, whether that's good or bad, right? Whether it's like, I like you, I want to kiss you, or I'm going to keep my feelings close to my chest and then maybe I get eliminated or something. But yeah, when Maura comes in, when Maura bombshells.
So that's like a few days later.
Yeah.
Molly and Tommy have been like each other's main, but then is it Danny that comes in before then and Molly's talking to Danny a little bit and like flirting with Danny. So Tommy's feeling very unsure.
Mm-hmm.
And I think like talking to Lucy about it a lot.
Yeah, they're buds.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, I was watching an After Sun episode with Lucy, And to Caroline Flack, she was like, yeah, we were always just friends until the end. And then I think I was like, I guess I have a crush on him, but I was like, feeling justified.
Oh, that's exactly what you said.
Anyway, yeah. So Tommy confiding in Lucy, being like, what do I do? How do I feel?
And then Maura comes in.
Right.
And is the bombshell of all bombshells.
Ooh, baby.
That was the perfect time to release her.
Release her. They had her cage. She was back there like, let me out.
Rattling the...
Yeah, she's like, I want to Sosa.
She emerges out of the bottom of the jacuzzi.
Oh my, she was waiting, holding her breath.
Creature of the Black Lagoon. Hello. That's also interesting to think about Molly May, her first date with Tommy being so like, yes, we hit it off instantly and like, this is very cute, versus Maura coming in and being like, does she make you horny like I do? What did she say? Does she turn you on like I do? You know what I mean? Where it's
coming
like,
in and being Austin Powers.
Do I make you horny, baby?
You really went Austin.
I'm so sorry, Maura. Sorry, listeners.
But no, it's true. I feel like I was kind of like unsure what was going to happen because even though I knew about Tommy and Molly May now, I was like, I don't know what's going to happen on the season or like what their exact trajectory was. So I was like, I don't know, maybe Maura really turns his head and like they play the game and everything like that. But looking back, I'm like, no, that all felt way forced compared to Tommy and Molly May's first connection.
Totally. But yeah, watching Maura come in and go on a date with Tommy was interesting because I think it gave us the first time that Molly May was like, wait a minute, what's happening? I don't like this. And not just like, oh yeah, the playing field is leveled. We're both, you know, can be maybe talking to people even though you're probably not.
It was the one moment of that arc of the show when I was like fully didn't like how Molly May handled things. Only because I think instead of, well, they're so young. They're so young.
I wrote down the same thing where it was, you're referencing Molly and Maura having their conversation about like what they're both going to do with Tommy. So after this date, or like not long after this date, it's been a couple days and Maura is laying it on thick on Tommy and Molly goes to her and is like, you can't do that. I like him. And Maura was like, well, you didn't say that you liked him. And how am I supposed to know that?
It felt to me like in Mean Girls when Gretchen Wieners like kind of has her freak out and is like, like she was like holding it in for a few days and like had this conversation with Maura and was like, well, you know that I like him and blah, blah, blah. And was like, just not handling it well. And Maura was just like, okay, I didn't know. Yeah.
Well, and it's funny too, because Molly's like, well, when I get upset, I get really like this. And Maura's like, okay, I don't know you.
Yeah.
So how am I supposed to know that you're like that?
She's like, right. We just met.
Yeah, which was very funny. And I was like, good on Maura for being able to decipher in real time. Like, yeah, so I don't know you and I can't read your mind.
Which was also like almost felt like breaking the fourth wall. Because sometimes the girls are like Amy and Lucy's conversation. I was like, wait, have they been best friends their whole lives? Is that why they're mad at each other? And then it's like, no, you guys have known each other for 4 days.
Yeah.
And you're like, you're treating me different.
Yeah.
Different
what? From 2 days ago?
And so Maura saying that is like, oh yeah, no, they're in a crazy situation.
Right.
And it's not as serious as it starts to feel when you're watching episode after episode and probably living it.
Right. Where we're like, you guys didn't go to sleep last night or what? And like they didn't. They slept for maybe 4 hours. Everyone's in full psychosis and we're like, what's wrong with them?
Wait, that's so true.
Yeah. I mean, I think half of their decisions or whatever is like a borderline like, hello, I'm sleep deprived and probably hungry.
Oh my God. When I'm tired, I cry really easily.
Oh yeah. I'm irritable.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm a bitch. It's not nice. Like I would
That's
not.
True.
Yeah, it is true.
Yeah.
So you want me to be in the bikini and be in love? I
And
don't think so. Yeah, I'm probably statistically.
Well, be in the bikini and be in love and be nice.
Yeah. Pick 2. The bikini is contractual, so I guess that one's staying. They have to settle this, like, okay, is it Molly or Maura?
Yeah.
And then not long after that, it's Casa Amor.
Yeah, I think
Right?
Tommy's like, I don't know how you feel about me. You haven't been super clear. And then I think Molly like musters up the courage, which I felt so relatable to her on this, watching this. Like, she has such a hard time being vulnerable.
Yeah.
And as a girl who also has such a hard time being vulnerable, I was like, oof. I don't know if I would have been as strong. Like, I was really proud of her being like, I do like you and I do have feelings for you.
Right.
And the Mora situation made me feel bad and I like you.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, oh my God, I would have been like, marry Mora. I don't even care. I'm going to go dance with Curtis because I have a problem. But really proud of her.
Yeah, she did a really good job.
She did a great job.
Yeah, that's so true.
Yeah.
It's so easy to get petty in that situation.
Oh,
I totally get
I would
that.
have been a monster.
Go be with her if you like her so much.
Yeah.
Especially because Mora comes in like so sexy and
Oh my
whatever.
God,
I would have been
yeah.
like,
She
oh, so you
tries
like
to
brunettes.
kiss him
Yeah.
a lot. She gives him sex eyes. Like, she does her big one. Did we already say that for her?
No.
She does her big one.
And then that also makes sense when Molly May is the one who tells Yuande then you have to be vulnerable and like tell him how you feel. Otherwise, he's never going to know, which
Yeah.
makes sense because Molly probably had to like push herself to do that.
Totally.
That's cute.
It is cute.
Yeah.
It was a good friendship moment for
Yeah.
them.
And just cute that Molly was like, okay, I'm going to like give it my all on
Right.
the show. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I think after that conversation with Maura and Molly, it did make her realize like, oh yeah, I haven't said any of this out loud.
Yeah.
I am just keeping it to myself, and you have to say it out loud.
I did think it was like she was kind of mad at him, but wasn't she the one stringing him along also? Like they were doing the same thing to each other.
They were doing the same thing to each other,
Yeah.
where it was like,
I feel like they both were like, oh, well, I guess this is the point of the episode that we'll get more to, but like they both came in and were like, I'm going to play the game.
totally.
And then they were like, wait, what's the game?
Right.
Yeah.
Sorry, the game was too easy.
Yeah.
You set it up really well. I think
Yeah,
I
did we
think
win
I'm
the
winning.
game?
Yeah. And so it is good that they were trying to be like as respectful as possible, but like having conversations and you know, doing the, I don't know, I guess right amount of exploring for them, whatever that was.
There's a point when Molly May says to him, when the whole Lucy thing comes up, she's like, makes a comment about that he's able to have these like long, deep talks with Lucy. And she's like, I feel like sometimes we're just having like light,
Yes.
fun talks, which I also thought was really relatable because I have felt that exact thing at points of like, oh, do we connect on that level, or are we like it? And maybe this goes back to like OCD thinking, but like, are we having too much fun? Should we be talking about more serious things?
Are we doing too many bits
Yeah.
together?
Are we really in love, or like, are we just like on the surface, you know? Like,
yeah.
and it's like, no, just, it's fine.
Yeah. Well, and I think it's hard too when Tommy is someone who is like, he's laughing and he's having a good time all the time. And so it is the thing where you're like, but I get to have these like nice, you know, like parts of him. And then this bitch Lucy comes in and no.
Cut that.
Yeah.
It's such a hack bit to say cut that. And it never gets old for me. I think
No.
it's so funny.
But here's the thing. If someone else came up to us and said it, we'd be like, yeah, funny. But when we do it, I'm like, it's the funniest thing I've heard all week.
Okay.
When Casa happens,
Yes.
I think this is when everything is really heightened for them because they have decided that they like each other. I don't think they've kissed yet.
Before Casa?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's accurate.
Building up to Casa, I feel like things are really heightened for them because they kind of are in a free for all of like, okay, what is going to happen? A lot happens on the guy's side of the villa.
And
a little bit happens at Casa with the girls.
And they're like exclusive to each other, but not to the point where it's like, I mean, this is their first test.
Yeah.
They haven't been tested yet. So it's like, you really never know.
Mm-hmm.
And they both know that.
Yeah. And I think watching them both be like, I have to contend with the fact that I have real feelings for this person. Yeah. And like, that's kind of it for me.
It is kind of crazy that in this Casa, no one really came back from Casa with like a connection that lasted.
Yeah.
Is that normal?
I kind of depends on the season, I feel. Yeah. Sometimes people, it's like, it's statistics, right? Like sometimes people really hit it off. A lot of times it is gameplay where like that comes, you know, where it's like, I'm going to bring someone back because I know this person's going to bring someone back.
Oh.
Yeah. And like, I want to stay on the island or whatever. Or it's, I'm going to bring someone back to get back at this person. Right. Yeah.
I feel like I would do that.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Same.
I feel like I would do that. And then they'd be like, but I waited for you. And I'd be like, no, but I actually want you. Like,
yeah, right.
Get out of
You're
here.
like, I technically did. I just brought the guy with me just in case.
You were going to. I thought you hated me.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah. Molly May. You have to express yourself. But when she comes back from Casa, it's very sweet.
Yeah.
Very tender recoupling between them.
And then she starts crying after, and she's like, I didn't know how worried I was.
Yeah. And he had little Ellie Belly.
Yeah. I love
really
how quickly he adopted Ellie Belly.
Yeah. That was really, watching this back, I was like, Tommy is actually way more like tender and sweetie boy than I remembered.
Yeah. He's so cute.
Yeah.
I feel like he's so baby that I can't really bring myself to be like, oh, like Tommy's really hot.
No.
But I did think, I was like, oh, if I was like on the show, I definitely would have gone for him.
Totally.
At that age. And you know, I looked at their Instagram now and I'm like, oh, he looks like he's handsome. And I'm like, okay, he's 26. So let's keep it going.
Yeah.
Call me when he's 35. And I'll be like, he's hot.
He's hot.
I'll be 100.
Yeah. That math checks out. Am I misremembering, or did you or did you not cry at their recoupling?
Yeah, I did.
And that's what I wanted to get on camera, folks. That's what I wanted to hear her say.
It was so cute. Just how I was happy that he didn't go with someone, but also just like her like releasing what was probably such built up anxiety. I was like, oh my God, that must feel so good. Just
totally.
To be like, oh yes, like we're on the same page.
Yeah. I know, to have that visual confirmation of like, okay, we're both feeling this, right? Yeah. It is so nice.
What a high that must be.
Absolutely.
Like, how do you not go back and fuck?
Like, I think by the end of the show they were fucking.
You think so?
I do think so. Or they would at least doing bits.
They were doing bits.
They were doing bits for sure. Ellie Belly could not look. But I
don't like that.
I thought it was really sweet that that it made you so like emotional, because I think we again all feel that in this. And yeah, I think that's like another big beat of theirs on their way to winning monogamy. You know what I mean? Where it's like, okay, we have this little thing with Mora where it's like, okay, is it me or her? And then it's like, okay, it's you. Great. Now it's Casa, and you're like, oh my God, everything is up in the air still, right? Like nothing's really decided yet on like, are we in, are we out? Da, da, da. And then coming back and being like, oh my God, you're standing alone, I'm standing alone. Now we get to move forward.
Yeah.
Is very sweet for them.
And kind of crazy that they came out of it like such a strong couple, and everyone expected Curtis and Amy.
Yes.
To come out the like emotional, cute couple.
Totally twisteroo. And I think watching their recouplings side by side, where it's like Molly May gets to be so relieved, and then Amy's also like, yay! And Curtis is like, let's talk after.
Amy got that relief. Oh, the dramatic irony of us knowing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh.
That was tough.
That was tough to watch.
That's tough.
And then not only that, but then however many days after, Tommy asks Molly May to be his girlfriend and gets the whole house involved.
Yeah.
And it is really sweet. It is always so funny when someone asks another person to be their boyfriend, girlfriend, their girlfriend in the house, in the villa. It's always like, okay, let's do a scavenger hunt. And it's like, yeah, 17th season, we're doing a fucking scavenger hunt. And it's like, I said hello to you at this bench. I kissed you by this pool.
Like turn to the side and
yeah.
reach over.
Yeah. It's like, I fingered you in this bed. And then
it's like, go find Anton.
Yeah. Anton will give you your next clue. And you're like, I don't want to talk to Anton. I don't want Anton to be part of this.
Just ask me.
Yeah. Come out. But that's like a really big a moment for the whole house. It's like so nice to have everyone be rallied around like, okay, he's gonna ask. It's everyone's involved, right? We're all doing something. But Amy and Curtis have to watch that happen.
Yeah.
Whoops. Yeah.
Yikes. Does Maura tell Curtis she likes him that same night? I feel like something like that happens.
I could see that.
Yeah.
I could see that.
Good for her.
Yeah. Yeah, why not?
Don't let someone get all the attention.
Right. Never. But they're like, I feel like that kind of wraps up their storyline, you know, because then beyond that, it's like, all right, you guys are pretty happy and now you're in a relationship. Yeah. And so you just get to live out the rest of your days in the villa.
Yeah,
and
they kind of like fall to the background.
Yeah.
And it's just like, oh yeah, they're still together.
Right. Hey guys.
Yeah. The camera like quickly pans over.
Yeah. They're like,
thumbs up. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Got it.
Yeah.
I think the only thing that like is maybe like a trial to them is when they do those challenges with the news headlines. And
yeah,
everyone always says that like, I feel like they're trying to get them to fight or something. They're like, Molly May's only in it for the money. And she's just like, no, I'm not. And then it's just like, that's it.
Right. Yeah.
She's like, well, I don't like that, but okay.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, like, I guess as if he's not also already in his own kind of spotlight.
True.
Yeah. So what are we talking about exactly?
I don't know.
You know.
But yeah, that's their last obstacle.
Yeah. And then it's smooth sailing. I was actually, were you surprised that they didn't win?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Shocked.
Yeah.
Shocked.
Because I think their trajectory and like their connection is one that you would be like, okay, well, they're going to win. Duh. So I was actually so surprised when it was Amber and Greg because, you know, hardly had a storyline.
I mean, I guess like I didn't know if it was just like, oh, I don't understand how the show usually goes down. But I was like, oh, are people just voting for Amber because they just like liked her?
Yes.
Because there's no way they're voting for Amber and Greg as a couple who we barely even really got to see.
Yeah.
I think it was especially surprising because Love Island UK has some like racism issues, right? And like a lot of the Black contestants end up getting voted out by the public earlier and things like that. And so especially shocking that Amber won over Molly and Tommy. But I think it really was because people thought she was there for the money. And apparently more than being racist, they don't want a woman to be seeking fame. Like that really was more offensive to them.
Dude, that's awesome. That's a great way to put it, Chelsea. Because I was really like, yeah, they just loved Amber.
But I felt like it was...
No, I think you're right. It's totally...
They were like, she's a fame.
Well, I would hope they would like Amber.
I mean, we all liked Amber. Like Amber's very likable.
I'm talking about all of the UK.
The entire UK. But I think it was just shocking because you're like, this is not how this show has gone.
Totally. We're at season 5. Yeah. It's always been a like stronger
in love couple.
Yeah. To their detriment, right? Like people have won where you're like, you shouldn't be winning this. You guys suck.
And like you stayed together maybe because you wanted to win and then you got rewarded and now you win, you know, and even with a loser, you know.
Especially with a loser.
Yeah.
But I guess in the case of Molly and Tommy, like they can't.
So, I mean, yeah,
they won the ultimate thing.
Right. What is winning the show? Because we were talking about the prize is barely any money. They're splitting like 25,000 pounds.
Yeah.
Which is what, like,
or it's $50. It's $50. Yeah. 2 pence.
One Big Mac.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's like $50K.
So like the real thing that you supposedly go on the show for is to find your person that you want to be with for the rest of your life. And so, yeah, do they walk away being like, oh, we actually won, even though they didn't win?
I would say so.
Yeah.
You know, like their lives have quadrupled in everything post show. Like Molly became very successful after the show. She did her own like edit of Pretty Little Thing, like a clothing line, and
started her own clothing company.
Yeah, like she really popped off.
She's huge.
And Tommy did. He was featured on Curtis's show, a ballroom dancer and a boxer.
She has 8.7 million Instagram followers. Like she's huge.
Yeah. So like they're set, you know,
Yeah.
in a really big way, which is interesting because I wonder how long it took people to warm up to her, the general population, after being like, no, she's just in it for the fame. And then it was like, okay, but she just did her, you know, like first collab clothing line. Everyone was like, she's not that bad. Oh, she could do fashion. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, this was 2019. I was going to say like, oh, maybe it's what people started warming up to influencers a little bit more post
I could
COVID.
see that. Yeah.
I feel like
Post-COVID.
TikTok and like, I don't know, at the beginning of TikTok in like early 2020, like Addison Rae, Charli D'Amelio, I feel like they got so much hate by like half the people. And then obviously they had their fans. But now I feel like it's become so normalized to be just like wanting to be an influencer and trying to be an influencer. So basically like the real thing you're winning is the fame and like brand deals and like what you get after the show. Mm-hmm. Was that always the case or did it start?
It like slowly picked up.
Okay.
Yeah.
So people were going on already. Like everyone was kind of going on knowing that you would get like a little bit of a following.
I don't even think so. Like I don't think that was the intention until maybe season like 4.
I was like, I feel like Molly May is the one who showed, oh, this can really happen.
Yeah, because she did that brand like clothing collab. People were like, whoa, that's crazy. So I think it really made people be like, you can turn this into, you know, a like career in influencing. Like maybe you are a little popular on Instagram or something, but now it can be like, great, I go on Love Island, I become influencer, you know, or whatever. Or like Francesca even in the season was like, yeah, I own a clothing shop. And it's like, great, plug your shop, girl, you know?
So at the beginning of the show then, before that was like a really big part of it, do you think the intention of like creating the show, even before in the original, was, oh, these people are actually going to end up together? Or like,
I think part of it.
Yeah.
I think it has to be a bit of everything, right? I can't say, no, they only are here for love, because that's just not true. And that's just clearly not by who's being cast, right? Even casting Molly May is a nod to like, yeah, you're an influencer. We want you to come on this show if you're going to be honest about your feelings.
Or even casting such young people.
Yeah.
Like if that's the point of the show, why are you casting 20-year-olds?
Cast 35-year-olds.
Yeah.
I am like, I keep watching this current season of Love Island USA and I'm like, what would happen if someone who was 32 stepped in there?
Do a season of Golden Love Island.
Yeah, and it's 35-year-olds.
And I wish they would just also cast like normal looking people. Like not every, I'm just like, just get some normies on here. Like 35-year-old normie looking people.
I don't know. Well, we wrote down about Love is Blind, and that's kind of what Love is Blind is.
And it's not going well.
That's true.
Well, I would say that I feel like only in the last couple of years have people looked more and more Instagram face or like TikTok face. Like season 5 to me, everyone feels pretty normal.
Because I feel like the
agree.
Instagram face didn't exist yet.
No, it did.
Not
2016.
I don't think as
I don't
much.
think so.
You don't think
people
that
weren't getting
scale?
as much. It wasn't as normalized for young people to be getting
Sure.
Botox and filler. Like now,
I think
20-year-olds are getting that.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think COVID 2020 changed a lot.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. You don't seem convinced.
Back to the veneers. Oh no, 2019.
What?
The age of Instagram face, 2019.
Oh.
So that's right when they
Yes,
were.
quite literally. Okay. But yes. Okay. Chelsea, you're right. And
My
I do
favorite
feel
thing to
like
hear.
they're all like, okay, I think Maura is a perfect example of like, she looks gorgeous in this season, but now she looks like.
I did see an ad of her face recently and I was like, whoa. Like now I really see the difference
It's
in her.
crazy.
It's alarming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How?
She looks like a doll.
She looks like a doll.
And not a doll. Not a doll.
A doll. Molly May kind of had like, I feel like she had an opposite Instagram face trajectory.
She took,
like she's toned down on
Yeah.
the fillers and stuff.
yeah, which is very good.
Yeah.
But, well, which is your choice, Molly May, if you're
She
listening.
looks great, I think.
Yeah. But so Molly and Tommy post show, as we said, their lives like fully blew up where it's like the show ends, they buy a house together 2 years later, they have a kid a year after, and it's already like, okay, already we're 3 years out after the show and you guys are still together and like moving up the relationship escalator of like, you're hitting all these milestones together. And then they get engaged, which again, they are fully following the UK relationship escalator, right? Where it's like, yeah, we're together, then we had a kid, then we'll get engaged, then we'll get married.
They're still not married, which is what's crazy.
Shout out to that.
Yeah.
Babies out of wedlock. Then they break up in 2024 and recently have announced they got back together. Yeah.
Because of cheating rumors.
Allegedly.
Alleged.
He claims that he didn't cheat. He says that he had a drinking problem and that he couldn't be a good partner while he was drinking. Women in Ibiza seem to think that he was cheating.
Yeah. You're not going to Ibiza.
It's a Kyle Cook situation.
I'm pretty sure he missed the birth of his first daughter because he was at like a boxing thing. Oof. He likes to do that.
Yeah.
Dude,
yeah.
If someone missed the birth of my child.
I mean, that's just so hard because now it's like, well, now what?
Okay.
I just had the fucking kid.
You don't get to see the kid for a week. If you want to be gone, stay gone.
Stay gone.
Yeah. There was big drama about this in the World Cup where one of the players left to go be with his wife while she gave birth. And then people were like, he should not have left the World Cup for that. And then it was like, would you want your man to leave the World Cup to be there while you give birth?
And don't tell me all the women were like, I kind of wouldn't mind if he went to the world, if he stayed.
It's half and half, but I think I wouldn't care.
Oh, sorry,
stay at the World Cup.
Calling you out.
Wait, I don't know actually. Because I was thinking of like if he's off partying, that's one thing.
Yes.
And like David Beckham missed the birth of one of his sons because he was doing a photo shoot with like Jessica Simpson.
No, that's unacceptable.
Yeah. Okay, to be fair, World Cup I would understand.
Yeah.
I also understand him leaving and being like, I don't care, that's my kid.
I understand both sides. Yeah.
Would
you know
I
what?
care?
I would appreciate the gesture enough to be like, if he's like, I'm going to come home right now, I'd be like, you know what? You stay.
Yeah.
You stay and you win this for me, baby.
Yeah, but not coming back because of your boxing match.
Yeah, that you're...
And it's not, here's the other thing. It's not like she's not a financial provider for their family. It's not like he's not Kyle Cook needing to go DJ or he's not going to make any money.
Isn't that though the ultimate difference actually? Because if it was that he needed to stay at a job that was financially supporting the family, you would be like, we get it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, this is your little hobby, dude. She's the breadwinner.
She is the breadwinner.
It's like if a dude had to go do an open mic and you're like, no, come home.
Humiliating,
Your Bringer Flappers show? No,
babe, I have 10 minutes at a bar show I gotta get to.
This is make or break.
Yeah. Yeah. For me and the host, I need to get in his good graces.
Some other couples have won monogamy as well, it seems.
A lot of other couples have won monogamy. So I wrote down some of my favorite couples that have won monogamy, if I may share with you guys.
Tell us.
So, okay, I'm starting off with not one of my favorites, but Nathan and Kara, they're from season 2. Nathan was totally the guy who was like, I'm just a big clown, like for the whole season. And Kara would have to be like, Nathan. And like, that was their whole bit. It was truly him being like, I'm a big baby. And then she would be like, I guess you are.
And they won the show,
and
right?
Yeah,
they
they
were the
did.
winners.
Great.
Yeah.
They won.
Were they one of the couples that you were like, you guys shouldn't have won, or you liked them?
No, I think I didn't like it for her. It's not a relationship I would have picked, but I liked them and they're still together and they have kids together.
And I think they set the kind of precedent in my mind of like, oh, the couples who are actually in love and have won monogamy win the show.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Camilla and Jamie, they're from season 3. This was one that I love them.
That.
I think that this is one of the most interesting couples to have won. Did they win?
They were runners up.
They were runners up. To have won monogamy. They didn't win the show, they won monogamy. But they're one of the more interesting couples to look at because Camilla came in, I think she was a bit older, like mid to late 20s, and she worked at a nonprofit that helped find undetonated bombs that had not yet been detonated and remove them from the land. Yes.
What?
Yeah. So she has a sick ass job, but she was very quiet and she really wasn't interested in like being like, I'm going to make out with it. I get what I want. Like she was not like coming in with an attitude. She was like, it would be nice to find someone who reads books and likes to have a nice time. And she coupled up with this guy who like kind of liked her, but you could tell kind of resented her. And at one point she was talking about something and brought up the idea of feminism, which this like rocked the house. And he was like, surely you can't be serious about feminism. And she was like, why wouldn't I be? It's like about equality. And he was like, oh yeah, sure. He totally don't like clowns on her ass, and she's like, all right, I don't. She goes and she cries. She cries to the girls, and you can tell that half of them are like, and explain feminism to me again. And she's like, I just don't think that this is right. Like something's not right. So then we're like towards the end of the show, like the end of the season. The producers send in this guy, Jamie, and Jamie shows up, and he's same age appropriate. And he's like, I'm a model. And he's also kind of reserved. And he walks into the villa and he's like, I'm here for Camilla. Sexy. And he's got like nice little long hair, and they go on a date, and like immediately, again, the instant chemistry between the two of them is just like, wow, yes, like someone for everyone. And I loved that the producers found this guy who they're like, we think you'll work for her. Because she had a hell of an arc as well, where it's like, you're shy, you've somehow stayed in the house this whole time. Like, I don't even know why she went on the show in the first place. Seems out of character, but they're together. I think they have 3 kids together now. Like, they're so, like, look at me talking about them. Do you know what I mean? Like, I love it. They're so cute. And then the last couple that I'll mention is Alex and Olivia. I think they're also from season 2, 3. I can't remember, but they were very cute. They were like a later couple. But Olivia has kind of like been in the house, kind of coupling up with different people. Alex comes in towards the end. And I just remember they had this conversation at the smoking pit where he was like, yeah, I'm interested in you. And she's like, you're interested in me? I thought you wouldn't like me because I had like kissed this other guy already. And he was like, no, why would I care? And I was like, oh my God, women can be sluts and it's fine. Like, it doesn't matter. And now they're together and they have a couple kids together. And like, they just bought a massive home too.
And they are season 2.
They are season 2. Yeah. Okay, great.
He understood feminism.
He did understand feminism. Yeah. And they're like a cutie little couple. And yeah, it's just, I mean, the whole premise of the show is so interesting to be like, do you want to win monogamy, but we're going to throw people in here and try and make you kiss everyone. But like, don't you just want to be with one person?
It is kind of beautiful that they're like, you know, if you can make it and like end up together, it's like they sent in all these booby traps and you guys were just like, nope.
Yeah. Eye on the prize. Yeah. I think it's just so funny to like glamorize this thing that is actually so hard and statistically like, who knows? Do you know what I mean?
Improbable. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
The fact that they would, you know, they're picking this limited amount of people and you're finding someone that you can be with.
Right. Which I think, back to your point, when Molly arrives and Tommy's like, is this the game? It's he walks exactly into that.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about some of your favorite couples?
Yeah, I only know Leah and Miguel from TikTok clips of that season.
Hell yeah.
And I just love Leah. And now I get her TikToks all the time with Miguel and they just seem really cute. And like, I know she had a whole arc with Rob Roush where...
Okay, I've also seen the clips.
Yeah. She like, from what I understand, they were together and then he like, his head got turned and he went with someone else. And she was like, so hard on him and like mean to him until she like broke him and he like went to her and cried and was like please stop doing this. And then Miguel got sent in as a bombshell and they got together. Cute. And now they're still together, which I didn't even know until I saw their TikToks recently. I didn't even know that she had ended up with someone. All I saw was like the drama of that season. And so I think it's kind of funny also that like what got highlighted and was shown to me was not like the happy ending or like what the show's actually about. It's just like, you know, all the negative stuff. Of course, I guess that's not surprising.
Right.
But in terms of just like what the show's about, like she did win monogamy.
Right. You won something.
She won. And I didn't hear a word, a peep about it.
So it seems like we don't like love.
Yeah. I mean... Is that what they want?
Yeah.
The producers of the show don't want that.
No, they don't.
No.
They want sinners. Sorry to keep referencing it, but on this season of Love Island US, the word lustful keeps getting brought up. And I'm like, is this Jesus camp? Like, I'm so... And like...
the sin of lust.
Yeah. Like they keep... The word got said once, and now it's the word that everyone's like, am I being lustful? You think I'm lustful? But they're... all of the challenges are making them like make out and like dry hump each other. And so no one's really being a prude or whatever. But anyway, just to exactly what you're saying, where it's like, do we want this or what? You want it or not?
It seems like they're really firing on all cylinders to get people to have breakdowns this season.
Yeah. Yeah. Or I think not try to come in and be like, I'm coupled up, it's fine. Because that's a lot of what we're seeing. I think, if I may, really quickly, something that I did want to bring up was actually, you had mentioned it earlier, but Molly talking to you one day being like, you have to go tell Danny how you feel. I think Yuande was someone interesting to be like, and I think we see this every season where there's like a game of comparison, right? Like relationships invite comparison, especially when all of you are supposed to be in a couple and you're all supposed to be, quote unquote, doing the same thing. And she's like, I'm just not progressing at the same level that anyone else is. And I think that's really hard for her to watch. But then also when you have a couple like a Curtis and Amy, where you look at them and you're like, well, they're really progressing. They're already half boyfriend, girlfriend. And what am I doing wrong? But then
look what happened.
Come to find out. Yeah.
I remember at one point when we were talking about Yuande, you mentioned Camilla. And you were like, they just found like the perfect person to send in for Camilla. And it feels like they didn't do that with Yuande.
No.
Like there was really no one that came in that was like, felt like fit with her personality.
Mm-hmm.
And I think when everyone with Danny was being like, well, you have to like show him, you have to like be more touchy, all this stuff. Like I do get where they're coming from in the Molly May sense of like, you can't
hold it and expect people to read your mind.
Yeah. But
at a certain point, when you don't get along with someone or they're not interested.
I think the problem with Yuande was she just wasn't that into him. Yeah.
And back to what we have already said, which is get a 32-year-old in there. Yeah. I just want one person to be like, hey, I am attracted to you. I don't think we have a connection.
Yeah.
Is that so hard to say?
But they're all thinking about staying on the show, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
But then, okay, well, the girls went and said that to Tom and whoever Lucy was with. George.
Oh, George, that's right. Shout out, George.
They're like, hey, guys, we're just not into it.
Yeah. That's right. They did it together.
Yeah. That's crazy. That's what I would do. That's what we would do.
That's what we would do. Good for them.
Yeah. That
and
rules.
look, that worked out.
They got the ick hard.
Yeah.
And they're like, actually, it has to stop.
And that's good. I'm like,
yeah.
And that's real dating.
Yeah.
I know it is so hard now that it is so like gamified and people will get dumped from the island without really rhyme or reason, that everyone is like, well, I want to do enough interest to stay, because what if something could come, right? Like what if someone did get brought in? And I don't know, I'm saying the producers cherry picked Jamie and dropped him in. Maybe that's just the lineup that he was in, but it worked out somehow one way or another. But I wish there was more leniency for people to be like, I'm just not interested, because it would, dare I say, would make for better TV.
I think it would.
Rather than all of us sitting around watching these couples being like, we know you don't like each other. I don't need to watch people not like it, feign interest in each other.
Yeah. I don't want to watch stifled conversations.
Especially that, because there's nothing else on the line. You're not a housewife. There's no status here. You know, like there's nothing else that you stand to lose besides what, going home?
Yeah.
Anyway, I had to let that rip.
I'm glad you did.
Okay, so on one season of Love Island Australia, which I watched, and I'm pretty sure was only 3 weeks, which is crazy.
Insane.
There's a point where we're like nearing the end of the season, and Sophie, their host, Sophie Monk, walks in and is like, I will offer anyone $20,000 if they want to leave right now. And this one guy, Dylan, takes it.
That is crazy.
Yeah. If you don't have a connection,
what
are you staying for? You're getting the amount of money you would get if you won.
And you're still on the show. Or like you still have the credit.
Yeah.
You have the credit of saying I was on Love Island. So it's like you can still utilize that.
Yeah.
Weaponize that. Is really how it feels.
People saw you.
People saw you. Yeah.
And now you kind of made a move that made you notable on the show.
Totally. I'm like, I think he's the first person in Love Island history to be like, I'm walking away with money. Not the prize money, but like walking away with money. Which, good for him.
That's so crazy. Imagine being that girl though, and you think you have a connection.
No, she was really like, oh.
And then your man's like,
yeah.
Bye.
Yeah. It was a messy season anyway.
Could it only be one? Do you remember if it could only be one person?
I don't remember, but I think it was anyone.
And it was just like, you have to choose in this moment right now. So you can't even like talk to your partner and be like, let's meet on the outside.
Yeah, right. No, it would be so funny though if like he stands up and then you're like, me too.
That's what I'm thinking. Like if he stood
You're
up,
like
I would
holding his hand. And he's like, get off.
Oh, that's so funny.
just.
He's like, stop. Trying to wiggle away. Get out of here. Get out of here. So good for him.
Yeah,
Good for him. Get that money.
Yeah,
I would love to see someone else do it.
I would love for them to offer that again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bring it. That would be so interesting.
They can't do it every season though, because then I feel like there would always be one person who's like, "I'm just waiting out the 20,000."
Yes.
Well, yeah, it's interesting now too to even watch the shows where people are like, I'm waiting for Casa or I'm waiting for this challenge, you know, like I'm waiting for this moment. And so to just be sitting around being like, one day I will be offered $20,000 to leave this place and I will take it. Apparently he took it to help out his sister family. So that's so noble of him. But it looked insane in the moment.
I don't think it's insane.
I guess not insane.
Yeah.
I think I was just shocked because no one's ever done it. That it was like
moment, of course.
Great.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask, did you have a different view of Tommy and Molly Mae watching it the first time versus the second time?
Oh, great question. I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah. I think that it's exactly as I expected. I think my mind not was changed, but I think I had different POV on like Curtis, Amy, Maura. Because I think they coupled up and I was like, yeah, and then they just stayed doing that.
Yeah.
It was fine. I think watching it back, I actually had a harder time being like, oh, do they like each other? Like Molly did feel really closed off to me as well. And I think it wasn't until I really was like, okay, let me go look through this angle that I was like, oh, okay, I'm understanding how she communicates her feelings and how sweetie pie he is and like how caring he can be and how respectful he was. I think in my mind, he was much more of a jock.
I think based on everything I had known about him, just from hearing about like the Molly Mae documentary and everything like that, I thought he was going to be like an asshole.
Yeah.
Like a typical, just like
a lad.
And I thought he was really sweet.
Yeah. Chelsea, did you have a different perspective watching this back?
I think in my memory, I thought of them as like super in love from day one. I like knew about the Maura. I remembered the Maura stuff, but I didn't really remember it was with Tommy for some reason. And I didn't remember that they both came in later. In my head, they were both day ones, coupled up day one. And so watching it back, I was like, oh, there was a little like fight for it. They had to work for it. So I appreciated that they like really chose each other.
Totally.
Where I think in my mind, I was like, they just coupled up day one, got lucky, and were like, we like each other, and then just stuck it out.
Yeah.
But rewatching, I was like, oh, okay.
There was more to it.
You guys liked each other for real, for real.
For real. Yeah, I also think watching back and being like, okay, you guys had like beats in your time here.
They really did have like a sped up relationship.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then it just went into hyperdrive afterward. Yeah. And like you said, they're only 26 still.
Two children.
With 2 kids.
Bambi and Midas.
Again, this show feels 10 years ago.
I know.
I mean,
it basically is.
Can't. Shut the fuck up, Maddie. All right, that's the end of the episode.
They never speak again.
Yeah.
Rachel and Maddie, this is the end.
Done. I'm taking the money. No, that is that's too alarming for me to
sorry I said it.
No, thank you. My mouth is dry. Yeah.
Can't swallow.
Yeah. Do you have any other thoughts on Molly, Tommy winning monogamy?
I think we covered it. I think I still feel just like I'm very curious what the intention behind the creation of the show was. Like Love is Blind, they make it I don't know why I'm like so focused on comparing this to Love is Blind. I think because it's a similar thing where it's like the prize money's not really what it's about.
What is everyone here for, really?
But they make it so clear that they're like, the thesis of this show is love blind? Like, is this going to happen? And Love Island's just kind of like,
they're asking,
what
love
would happen?
Bikini?
Yeah, is love is love bikini?
Wait a minute.
Yeah, it feels like they just came in with a loose premise and they were like, what would happen if we threw a bunch of hot people by the pool all summer?
But that really is it, right? Where it's like, what happens when we throw 12 sexy sexy people into a house and see if they want to be together forever.
We'll do the real world, but sexy and
make
in
it
love.
Yeah. And that's all they needed.
Yeah. And maybe that premise felt stronger in the early seasons when it was like really raunchy and whatever. And like, oh, it'll be so taboo. And it's like hard for me to conceptualize that after watching this season, because I'm like, they're so chaste. Like, what's the drama?
That is so funny. It's funny, especially I think right now, at least on the US, they're really trying to ramp up how like horny they're trying to make it.
But it seems like the public is not happy about that.
No, because it's so forced. And so, yeah, I think a lot of the things that we talked about Molly, about Tommy, about the like other winners that we saw is that they were able to be like, this is how I feel, you know, one way or another. Like, I'm dating this person, but I'm not really into it. Like, even with Maura and Lucy being like, we're just not into this anymore. We're done. I think if they could allow for more of that to happen, then we would have a different return on investment.
It almost feels like at the beginning of the show, there's like a little bit of like, okay, we have to do this and we have to couple up. And then at a certain point, everyone sort of remembers they have free will.
Yeah.
And I think that's what's fun about it, is to see them being like, wait, we cannot be like,
yeah,
you know, I think maybe enough time goes by that they're like, I'm done. I can't pretend anymore. They like let their guard down, which I'm curious if, can that even happen in 3 weeks? Like in 6 weeks, I can see.
Sure.
You know, 3 weeks.
The Australian one is nuts.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that 6 weeks too?
No, that was the one that I'm pretty sure was only 3 weeks, and it just was so fast. And
I need to watch one of those. Or
they moved really fast. There's a couple from Love Island Australia where they're still together.
Cute.
Will and what's her name?
I was just looking. Last season of US was only 32 days.
Oh.
And last season of UK was 50 days.
Yeah.
So it's just a really big difference.
Yeah.
Like an extra 2.5 weeks is kind of a long time.
Totally.
Yeah.
They used to stay on the Survivor Island for 39 days.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
And survive.
Yeah. And sometimes fall in love.
You can fall.
That's Love Island.
That's your.
That's
you're
the
like.
real
Sorry. The challenges. Are they gonna do anything where they can starve or? Maddie's like, they're really food focused. Yeah. There's a lot of food being ingested.
It's less of a reward and more of a punishment.
Hey, when do they start building fire? You're like, I see the fire pit, but
did they have to earn that?
Yeah. Where are they keeping the hidden idol? Is it in the hideaway? Why do they keep talking about it?
Are they eating rice?
Yeah. So they have grain.
The eggs.
Okay, let's play a game.
Yeah.
All right, guys, this was a tough one for me. Normally, the fuck, marry, kills, pie, marry, snobs. Usually really pie, marry, finger bang, marry, pie. Oh, Lord. I'm off my game.
Pie, marry, snog also works, right?
Yeah, it's just double UK.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah. Finger bang, marry, pie. Usually they really come to me during the episode, but it just didn't today. So this one's kind of meta. It might be confusing. If it's too confusing, we
Chelsea
can just
goes,
cut it.
egg.
1 egg, 2 egg, 3 egg.
Arms.
No. My long arms. Finger bang, marry, pie. Monogamy, but with the first person you ever fell in love with. So like you're locked into a life of monogamy, no divorce with the first person you ever fell in love with. Being single forever, never being in another committed relationship.
Okay.
Or 3, being polyamorous.
Chelsea.
Is it my most
Cut
evil
this.
one yet?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm taking the money.
I'm finger banging polyamory.
Okay.
Fun. Many people.
Yeah, you have to.
It's a great time.
I think there's only one way to go with this. Finger banging polyamory.
Marrying.
Marry being single forever.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And then killing being monogamous and in love with the first person you ever fell in love with.
I developed tinnitus. When you said that. I was like, my ears are ringing.
Things called the tunnel vision.
Yeah. screaming on the inside.
I think it's the first one we've all fully agreed on.
No, we've
No?
definitely fully agreed on other ones.
All three? All three?
I
Three by
think
I
three?
can't remember.
devotees, let us know.
Emily?
Yeah.
Let us know.
Yeah, Emily, clock in. I thought you were going to do like Molly's updo. Snog Mary.
Yeah.
Okay,
Fingering Mary Pie.
Molly's
Molly's
updo. Mora's slicked down hair.
Oh,
Yeah.
And
And-
Anton's butt.
Oh, God. This is the hair edition.
Yeah. I think this is the second time we will have killed off Anton
Yeah,
immediately.
have to kill off Anton's butt hair.
I guess I'm marrying
I'll marry.
the slick down.
Me too.
Interesting. I was gonna say I'll marry Molly's updo,
Cute.
and
Then I'll
then
finger bang the updo.
Yeah,
finger bang the
updo.
slick back because it's not gonna move.
Nice.
That's what you're looking for when you finger bang.
Yeah, she wants something
Something
stiff.
to not move.
Okay.
We gotta go.
All right, guys.
No.
Well,
On
listen.
that note.
On that note, thanks for listening. Thanks for tuning in. Please like, subscribe, follow, leave a review, email us, minorleaguereality@gmail.com. Until next time,
Bye.
bye.